My tomato plants have well and truly grown out now. How fantastic is this? All of my white supports have done the job brilliantly. A few tips for you as your plants are heading towards first harvest. You'll find that your plants will need a little help to keep them from breaking. With the tube-like supports, just keep the main branches inside the framework. With the Grip and Grow kits, you can weave branches through the mesh, but it comes with double-sided plant tie. Just cut this to lengths and wrap it around stem and frame. I keep the soft side towards the stems as I found it reduces any risk of rubbing or damage on soft stem plants like tomatoes. If you need lots of ties, then White's 100% cotton Enviro ties are a great choice. Aussie made from Aussie cotton, they're soft on stems and completely biodegradable. You'll find there's a lot of advice out there about removing the laterals, the side branches from your tomato plants, and also removing the first round of flowers. Laterals are just side shoots. The old school thinking is that you get better fruit and plants by removing them. I've tried both, and honestly, I haven't found that much difference. If anything, I get fruit sooner on plants where I don't prune the laterals off, because that's where you often get your first flower buds. I really just prune my plants to keep them under control. And removing the first flowers, the thought there is you get bigger fruit. There is good logic to it because it's what professional growers do when they're focusing on growing fruit or flowers for showing and winning prizes. But for us in the home garden, personally, I'd rather get more smaller fruit for a longer period than focus on trying to get a small number of big fruit. Watering is really important for fruit development. It's a case of not too wet, not too dry for the best fruit. I just let mine get to the point of just being dry underneath the mulch, and then I give them a big soak. You may find a couple of pests can get at your tomatoes. The main two are caterpillars and fruit fly. Both of those have safe and simple organic solutions. Just talk to a horticulturalist at your local garden centre. The other thing you might find is possums and birds having a go at your fruit. That's easily solved. Just get yourself some bird net and throw that over the top of the plants once the fruits start developing. It's not unusual for the lower leaves to start to look a bit daggy. You can remove these and then, guess what? Your first harvest appears. Now, funnily enough, these little beauties would likely have been those first flowers that some people would tell you to prune off. For the rest of the season, just keep up the watering and liquid feeding and you'll likely have tomatoes well into late summer, even autumn. Once tomato season's finished, you can reuse your White's plant supports for your winter veggies. Just move them around if needs be, or pull them out, tidy them up and store them away until next tomato season. Oh, and my thoughts on all the different White's plant supports that I tried? The jumbo kit was excellent for my big pot. The standard size kit was a little small for the big toms I grew, but would be perfect for smaller cherry tomatoes. Likewise for the cage. The Grip and Grow kit was fabulous and an excellent space saver as plants could make awesome use of that space right at the end of the bed. I think my favourite was the tomato mesh with the ultra posts. It was very flexible in how big you could make it, and all those holes gave excellent support which the plant seemed to find by itself. Whichever White solution you choose, you'll find it makes it that much easier to get your perfect tomato harvest.